Are you zealous for God? That's the title of what I want to share with you tonight. This was written, for the most part, by Dave Butts from Harvest Prayer Ministries. I know Dave and his wife and appreciate their great ministry. This time of year, March Madness strikes a lot of college basketball fans. And as tournaments progress, teams get eliminated. But there's a lot of madness that comes with this month for sure for college basketball fans. I want to ask you about a different kind of madness, a zealousness for God. When you hear the word zealot, what do you think of? A fanatic, somebody who's weird or overly religious, maybe an extremely emotional person. I think that most people would say of zeal that it's just not who they are. Many people have a tendency to identify zealous as an overly emotional or extreme personality type and would distance themselves from being labeled a zealot. The Bible, however, looks at zeal not so much as an emotion, but as an expression of faith. You become zealous because you have come to know God. It's an awesome character, the awesome character and nature of God that creates zeal within those who worship Him. The more you know the Lord, the more you become zealous for Him. From this perspective, zealousness is more about earnestness towards God, consecration, and undivided service. To be zealous is to focus all of our attention on one thing, or rather on one person, the person of Jesus Christ. Perhaps most important for followers of Jesus, to be zealous is not an option, but it's a command. Consider these scriptures which speak of a zealous life. Love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your strength. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 5. Or Psalm 119, verse 2. Blessed are they who keep his statutes and seek him with all their heart. Or Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Or Jeremiah 29, verse 13. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all of your heart. Joel chapter 2, verse 12. Even now declares the Lord, return to me with all of your heart, with fasting and weeping and mourning. The greatest example of zeal is the one who knows the Father the best, our Lord Jesus Christ. The prophet Isaiah spoke of the zeal of Jesus in Isaiah 59, verse 17, where it reads, He put on righteousness as his breastplate, and the helmet of salvation on his head, and on the garments of vengeance, and wrapped himself in zeal as in a cloak. In the gospel accounts in the New Testament, John wrote, his disciples remembered that it was written, zeal for my house will consume me, John chapter 2, verse 17. So following in the steps of Jesus means to become as zealous as he is. So living the Christian life is not a casual attachment to religious activities. It's not checking off Sunday worship or small group attendance off your to-do list. It's an all-out, loving desire to walk with Jesus day by day. With single-minded passion, we draw near to him and serve him with everything that's in us. Our prayer life moves from mundane request to zealously seeing the purposes of God brought to earth by our cries of intercession. So may it be said of each of us as followers of Jesus, as it was of our Lord, zeal for your house will consume us. God bless you and you have a blessed week, and may you grow in your zeal for the Lord.